come into this game against Chester off the back of two really good performances and good results?
Yeah. Cousin game at home, I thought our performance-wise was really good, backed up by the result, so really pleased with that. And then Farsley, as I commented after the game, it was one of those ones where we just had to be professional. Everyone from the outset expected us to go and turn Farsley over, and it's never as easy as that. We've seen Chester and Scunny go there when both were top of the league at the time and won 1-0 and 2-0 respectively. So we knew it was going to be tough, but the players were really professional. To score 4 goals with 4 different goal scorers was really pleasing.
So 7 goals in the last two games, and that's definitely been helped by the new addition of Amari Sterling-James.
Yeah, Mars has been brilliant for us. He's a really experienced player. He's got something different to what we have in the squad. You see his free kick last week, his dead balls are really special. So he's been really good for us. His attitude and his application and his intensity in training, and that's been backed up in the games.
And another new addition, Kieran Coates. He had a run out last week, but I'm sure it'll be good for him to be bedded in training.
Yeah, Kieran's obviously not played a lot of football at Boston because I've obviously been going really well at Boston, and he's a player that I've always known, to be honest, as someone that I've always kept an eye on. He's really athletic. He's a real good player. To get 90 minutes into him was really important. I know he was stiffening up a little bit at the end of the game, but then to get him in training this week's been brilliant. So Coach will be a really good player for us. I'll be looking forward to working with.
And Saturday will prove a real big test against Chester, a team that are going very well at the moment.
Yeah, I think it was only 3, 4, 5 weeks ago Chester were up the top end of the division, where you'd expect them to be with the squad they've got, and so we know how difficult it's going to be. We really do. We've prepared as best as we can. Chester are a top side in the division, and you can see, as I said, the strength they've got and depth they've got, and listen, they're going by when bought Woods for a decent fee, so you can see what they're trying to do at the club. So we respect the opponents. We know how difficult it's going to be, but also at the same time we have full belief in the squad that I've built here, and the players that we've got in the dressing room to go and get a positive result.
It's looking like it's going to be a great atmosphere at the game tomorrow. Plenty of fans have already bought tickets.
Yeah, that's brilliant. It really is, and it doesn't surprise me, but that doesn't mean that we become ungrateful and expectant of it, because we see, listen, we've just hit April, and seems as if every single bill in the household's going up, so we understand that the expense of football's not easy, especially if you've got family and kids, and you've got the Easter holidays coming up as well, so we really do appreciate it. The one thing for me is when I came into the football club, I wanted to make sure that we, as difficult as I knew it was going to be, listen, I've said I don't know many times about the situation the football club was in when we came in, but that's now 2 seasons in a row since we've been here where we're down to the last 5 games and we've still got something to play for. So I think that helps as well. I think the players and staff deserve a huge amount of credit, but we're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to supporters getting behind us as well.
And you mentioned those last 5 games; they're going to be massive in this final little push.
Yeah, they are, and they're always. It's important we take them as individual games, because somebody asked me about must have been about a month, 5 games ago really, when we got 10 cup finals, and I genuinely didn't believe that, because if you don't look after the first 4 or 5 games, then you don't have any cup finals left. So it's all about looking after the next game, and the next one's always the biggest one. I know it's against Chester, it'll be a brilliant crowd, and we've got to try and look after that and get a positive result there. But by all means, we're still there, we're still fighting, we're still in about it. We need to focus on ourselves. What we cannot affect anything that goes outside Edgar Street or outside our performances and our results. So it's all about looking after what Hereford do rather than what anybody else does.
And we're up to 69 points so far, same total as last season. How do you reflect on this?
Remarkable effort, yeah, it really is. To match last year on with 5 games to go is a brilliant effort. It really is. We're really proud of that, but we don't want to stand still. We want to keep going, and I'm doing everything I possibly can to continuously push the club forward. And listen, the chairman and Jamie done a brilliant update the other day, yesterday I think it was, on everything behind the scenes at the football club. It's not as straightforward as supporters think, and not just supporters, but everyone outside the football club think. We're obviously backed by a brilliant support, which is a great help. It really is. But I made a comment when we done the last fans forum. Just if you look at it personally, if you've got £5 in your bank account, you can't go and buy a £500,000 house 18 months later. That's where we're at. But the chairman and the board and everyone else has done brilliant. The players and the supporters have provided hopefully a better financial state that the club find themselves in 18 months ago, which I'm absolutely certain about. So the credit goes to the players and supporters for putting those funds on the table for the board and the chairman, and credit to them for distributing them in the best ways, and hopefully we're in a better position.
And finally, 2 training sessions throughout the week. Did everyone come through that unscathed?
Yeah, fairly decent. We had a good session, a tough session Tuesday, and then Thursday was just about keeping the camaraderie and everybody happy and bubbly. So everyone's looking forward to it, myself included, and we know how difficult it's going to be, but we're going for 3 points.
Perfect. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.